Manasum is into active senior living. How about any other sort of cares available for seniors?
See, there are different stages in the senior living itself. The seniors has to decide or choose which one they want to move to. Okay, whether they want to move to an active senior living like Manasum, or they want to go to an assisted living.
In senior living communities, old people are separated from their families. What do you think about that? Are they actually separated?
So before answering this question, let me give one disclaimer. Normally, whenever I address a gathering or whenever I go to a group of people when I'm talking, I keep telling like this: don't send them to the senior living.
Graceful talks, bold conversations on aging.
So, welcome to today's episode. Manasum is into active senior living. How about any other sort of cares available for seniors?
Yeah. See, there are different stages in the senior living itself. So one is, as you know, that Manasum, we are into the active senior living.
Yes.
So that means where the people can either buy the apartment or they can rent the apartment and they will stay with us. And where the people are active themselves. That means they are able to move around and then they can stay on their own. Even if they are alone, they can stay.
Okay.
At the most, they may say that, okay, we need support. That means one caregiver is required 24/7. Suppose if there is only a single person is staying, and if they need a caregiver, that means they are able to move around, but they need somebody to support them as a caregivers for a 24/7. That is possible. So where Manasum can provide that. But what Manasum cannot do is an assisted living.
Okay.
So what do I mean by assisted living is, for example, suppose if somebody has had an operation, for example, either the knee replacement or a hip replacement or whatever it is, so some kind of a surgery, and now they have come back to the facility, and now they need a little bit more extra support. Okay. So there, what happens? They may have to move to an assisted living first.
Okay.
So because in the assisted living, what happens? There will be a 24/7 caregivers will be available. 24/7 the nurses will do the, if there is any wound, and then cleaning and all those kind of things can be done. So those assisted living can also give furthermore, in the sense they can give the memory care. People who are suffering from dementia, Alzheimer's, or Parkinson, and those kind of things also they can give. Or the palliative care for the people who are having the cancer, and those kind of things.
Understood.
So like this, there are so many segments are there. So the seniors has to decide or choose which one they want to move to. Okay, whether they want to move to an active senior living like Manasum, or they want to go to an assisted living where they get a complete 24/7 services to them. Okay.
Understood.
So,
But at Manasum also they can still have assistance.
yes. So in
their
Manasum
house.
to one level one, whatever you want to call it as, so where they can get a 24/7 caregiver alone. Okay. So, but if that involves little bit of more attention in terms of daily giving the medication from morning till evening, and so something more, then they have to move to the assisted living, especially when it comes to the dementia care, the memory care, palliative care. So those requires a different skill set. Okay, and so that is when the assisted living is required.
In senior living communities, old people are separated from their families. What do you think about that? Are they actually separated, or are they actually, getting more companions in senior living? What do
Yeah.
you think?
See, it's not about they are getting separated. So before answering this question, let me give one disclaimer. Normally, whenever I address a gathering or whenever I go to a group of people when I'm talking, I keep telling like this. Both myself and Sumati, whenever we go on stage, we tell this. See, so if you are staying with your parents, and if their parents are also with you, that is the best life what you can give it to them. So you stay with them till their end of their life, and don't send them to the senior living. By chance, if you have already moved out, like for example, some people have already moved out to for the work to different cities, different countries, you have already moved out. So in case if you have already moved out, then it is not a good idea for them to stay at their house.
Yes.
Okay, then it becomes an isolation. It is not that if they are sent to senior living, they will not become isolated.
Yeah.
But if they are staying in their own house, if the children have already moved out, like for example, there are different reasons why the senior living is required. For example, if there is a son, and then if he has already moved to a different city or a different for a job or a career or anything, if they have moved to either different cities or a different countries, okay, that is one set of people.
Yeah.
The second set of people where the couple has got a daughter, and the daughter gets married and goes away, then these couple will become alone,
Yeah,
right?
true.
That is the second segment of people. The third segment of people where the couple don't have children, okay, so they don't have any kids, and then at their old age they need some support. So that's the third segment of the people. And the fourth one is if there are divorces are there, okay, like now they are either staying with their children or with their spouse, so they are alone. So those people they need, or the spinsters, or even the bachelors. So in their old age they need the support, or the widows or widowers, okay, that's another segment who need. So like this, there are so many segment of the society, they need the senior living. It is always, it is thought senior living means so only his son has gone to America or something like that, and then their parents need. No. So like this, there are so many segment of the society, they need the senior living. So that is one portion. The second one is when they are moved to a senior living, they are never isolated. In fact, in senior living, they get lot more company. See, I stay in Jayanagar, where there are about 70-75 apartments are there. So here, like my parents, my father is about 94, and then my mother is about 90. So for them, what happens once we go to work? So from morning till evening, they are alone at home. So now they need a company. So they need some kind of a people support. So whole day they are alone in the apartment because they can't go out. They can't mix with the other people.
Yes.
So by chance, if they move to a senior living kind of a facility, so what will happen? There they get a lot of company.
Yeah.
In fact, initially my parents used to come with me whenever I used to go to Manasum projects. They used to come with me there, stay with me for about 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, like that. And then they started liking it. So once they started liking it, now we have also taken one house for them, and then they are staying there. So they are quite
That's
happy.
amazing.
Okay. There. So I go there every week, talk to them, and then come back. They are quite happy that they are not getting locked in the house in like Jayanagar from morning till evening. So they are not locked in one house. Okay.
Got it.
They have their so many friends coming into them. Their dining hall is nearby, and there are yoga happening, and a lot more activities keeps happening on the daily basis.
So I was wondering what happens to the property after them, like
Yeah, I got it. See, if they are buying a property from us, okay, so it is a freehold property. That means it is their own property, like buying any other apartment in any complex. Whenever you buy an apartment, so it's a freehold. That means you own the property. So when you are owning the property, you can do whatever you want with it. Either you can sell it, or you can write a will, or you can as an inheritance, it will go to their children or their nominees, whatever it is. So it is their own property. Even they can do the mortgage. Okay, the people can mortgage that and then take loan on that. So we have got nothing to do with that. So the people, it is their own property.
Yeah, understood.
So that comes to the next question actually. Okay, then people will ask, okay, when I'm owning and all those things, if the children, whoever is there, if they don't want to inherit it, okay, is it possible to sell it? How easily senior living properties can be sold? Okay, that's another question comes, like whether anyone is willing to buy a senior living property. So let me give you a classic example. In one of our projects, at the beginning, we had sold it for somewhere around 68, 70 lakhs, like that. Today, the resale value of the same property has gone even up to double, almost about 1.2 crores.
Okay.
Okay, so that means the value of the property has appreciated so much, and because it is a senior living in the same complex, the next tower, what we call it as. So there, the units are still available at much lower, maybe around 90 lakhs. So the difference is quite high.
Okay.
So that means there are people always willing to pay for a ready to move in kind of a senior living projects. So
Okay.
that way, resale of the senior living, they need not have to worry. Okay,
Amazing.
it keeps happening as of now. Okay, I do not know after maybe after 5 years or 10 years when the inventories are more. That's a different question what we are talking. But now there is a good demand for the senior living.
Okay.
The ready to move in kind of units available.
So it becomes
that
an
kind-
investment.
Definitely, it is a really one more asset class. Okay,
Yes.
so when you are considering to invest in various things, so senior living is also one of the good asset class to think of.
Does Manasum help with reselling of the house?
So we can always resell it.
Okay.
Because in senior living, there is a huge demand for the ready to move in kind of
Okay.
the properties.
Understood.
So that way there is always a resale options are available. In case if they either they can sell it, or we have a huge team in every property. In fact, we are already doing it. So what Manasum we do is we take the units from them. So we bundle with our services like food, medical, and other things, and then we rent it out.